Great. So we're going to dive right in. I think where I want to start on the subject of an executive search firm.
Okay.
For those of us viewers listening who don't know what an executive search firm is, it's a company that specializes in placing highly qualified candidates in executive level positions across the public, private, and non-profit sectors. Could you share with us the story of how first McKinney Consulting came to be, and then what inspired you to start your own executive search firm? And then we can talk about how that has evolved over the last few years.
Okay. Yes. Prior to getting into the executive search field, I was in the athletic footwear industry. I had worked in various positions there for like 13 years. And then there came a time where I was working with a company that came back to Korea, started working with them, and globally they had financial problems. And they actually went bankrupt. So I had a decision to make. Then, okay, what am I going to do? So my wife is Korean American, and we had a desire to stay in Korea. So I thought, well, maybe now's the time to switch. So actually, what I did something that I don't advise people to do, but I did it. Was I decided to contact some search firms, and I went to actually and met them in their offices and talked to them and said, hey, I need to make a career change choice. I don't know what I'm wanting to do. I just have some ideas or thoughts or like to talk to you. And through those meetings, one of the companies said, "Hey, you'd be awesome at this. With your manufacturing background experience at a global level, your global experience in R&D for Adidas. You'd be awesome for this, and you love people." And I said, "Yeah, sure." And so they talked me into joining them. All right, and it was a Korean-based firm, so I joined this search firm and began to work in there and got some experience over a couple of years. But in the process, I began to realize that they were really Korean, and me being a foreigner, a non-Korean, and working and having a lot of experience in multinational companies, I saw an opportunity. I thought there's a way to reach out to these multinational companies and the way to communicate and provide services for them. I think that's different than what that particular company was doing, uh, and um, and and to get them to change their ways would not happen, which is okay because everyone has their style, their processes, and the way they want to do things, and that's awesome. But I decided then, with some encouragement from other leaders, saying, "Why don't you start your own search firm?" So that was a leap of faith. It was scary, but I decided to dive into the pool and create my own executive search firm, and that was in 2001.